44,000. 100,000, 44,000. 100,000, 44,000. 100,000, 44,000.
ISBHPK, the news. Thank you for joining us once again. I'm your host, Priest Hawa Mayam. With me tonight is Priest Kwatazap Ash.
Shalom.
And we also have Priest Zion Allah.
Shalom.
Alright. So we're going to be covering the situation going on in Haiti right now. Right?
Right.
There's not a lot of news coverage going on with that. There's no flags up for Haiti, and you know,
change your Facebook page for Haiti.
Right. You know, I don't
Jamaica.
see any, no fundraisers going on for it and
Right.
stuff like that. So somebody got to say something.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got big issues with this. We know why this is happening to Haiti.
Right.
We know they're the biblical tribe of Levi.
Right.
And I want to go into that real quick in Deuteronomy 33, just to show that the Bible accounts for these people. All right. These were the Levitical priests. All right. These were the people that stood before the Most High. They offered the incense, and they were supposed to be doing the service of the Most High.
Right.
All right. So we offered our sacrifices to them, and then they would offer that up. All right. So this is Deuteronomy chapter 33. I'm starting in verse 8. Actually, I'm going to read verse 1. It says, "And this is the blessing wherewith Moses, the man of God, blessed the children of Israel before his death." Now I'm going to jump to verse 8. "And of Levi he said, Let thy Thummim and thy Urim be with thy Holy One, whom thou didst prove at Massah, and with whom thou didst strive at the waters of Meribah, who said unto his father and to his mother, I have not seen him, neither did he acknowledge his brethren." And that's the thing about the Haitians. They don't acknowledge Judah. They don't acknowledge the so-called Negro. They don't acknowledge the so-called Mexican, the tribe of Issachar. They don't acknowledge none of the other tribes.
Right. They're neighbors.
Right. They're neighbors of the Dominican Republic.
Right. They fight them.
Right.
Yeah.
See, that's so they at war with their own brothers over there. And, we know these people are our brothers. See that? So we're going to speak up for them, even though right now we got Light of Zion down there. They're down there speaking to the brothers in Haiti. Hopefully the Most High is keeping them protected as he does his saints. All right. But, a lot of them generally are not enlightened to the fact that they are of the tribes of Israel, like most of Israel's not. So I'm going to read on. He said he did not acknowledge his brethren, nor know his own children, for they have observed thy word and kept thy covenant. This is what they were supposed to be doing. Verse 10, "They shall teach Jacob thy judgments, and Israel thy law. They shall put incense before thee, and whole burnt sacrifice upon thine altar." So their whole thing was not to get into voodoo, not to get into the African witchcraft that they brought over from our captivity with the Africans. No, They were supposed to be offering the incense before the Most High. Right. Y'all see that? So this is why they're catching hell right now. And what was that scripture in 1 Peter? The judgment begin at the house of the Most High.
1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 3.
2 and 3? Let's get that.
1 Peter 4 and 17. "For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of God."
Okay, so judgment must begin at the house of God. All right, now what we're seeing is that the Levites were his priests. They were the ones that were in the house offering the incense. Right. See that?
Right.
So the judgment is beginning at the house of the Most High, not just Israel. Yeah, he's starting with Israel. That's why Judah, we're getting gunned down in the streets here in America. Issachar is getting gunned down. All the tribes were having problems with the police, with justice, everything like that, right? But the people in the house of the Most High, the tabernacle, right, was the Levitical priests. So he's starting with them. A few years ago, about 6 years ago, actually, now, time flies, man.
Yeah.
They got hit by 2 7.5 earthquakes in a row.
Decimated them.
Decimated, right? 2 in a row. All right? And I'm going to go more into that later, too. But they got hit with 2 7.5 earthquakes. And now they're getting floods and earthquakes.
At the same time.
Right. It was just what was that? Just a few hours ago, right?
Yeah.
They just got hit with the earthquake again.
Yeah.
Now nothing's happening on the other side. Dominican Republic is fine.
Good.
5-star resorts. You know what I mean? It's a vacation spot.
Yeah.
But the house of the Most High is getting hit. And our people do not want to acknowledge these scriptures, man. It's beautiful. our people will still be like, nah, the white man wrote that.
Yeah.
You know? But this is what's going on down there in Haiti. Even if for a lot of our people, you know, you might not be seeing any news coverage on it, or you might not be seeing, you know, too much outcry and an outpouring of support. And this is why, because nobody cares about our people. You understand? Matter of fact, we're going to get Zephaniah 2:1 just to show you what the state of our people is. We're not the people that there is a public outcry for, right?
God.
But he said, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of God, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end of them that obey not the gospel of God be? Right? So, what's going to be the end of them if they're not obeying? What if they're not doing their office? What if they're not in the holy place offering up the incense to the Most High? If they're not sending up the prayers for Israel to the Most High, guess what? They're feeling it right now. You're seeing it in the news right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, y'all see that?
Yes, sir.
So where we at? Zephaniah 2:1, right?
Yeah, Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
So this is the state of Israel as a whole, right? Now, especially Haiti, the priests, they're not desired. You know, they were coming here, what the first thing they want to call them, they didn't want to call them people seeking political asylum like they do with the Russians when they're coming over here trying to get out from under communism and all this. Right. They call them, they called the Haitians refugees.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they were just broke people seeking refuge. No, they were seeking political asylum. You know what I mean? Yeah. They were getting flooded out, earthquakes, no help, and they were trying to come here, you know, to America, which Statue of Liberty is supposed to say what? Bring me, you're tired, you're hungry, you're poor. Right? Yeah. And that's what they get. Deported.
Come poor, broke, and get deported back.
Right.
Poorer and broker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is the thing that's happening with our brothers and sisters in Haiti. And we're going to show some clips of that. We're going to have a few clips of that going on during the course of the show so you guys can see the reality, the real deal of what's going on down in Haiti. And it's actually coming with Jamaica, too. Haiti and Jamaica.
Pour la visite que nous faisons au niveau centre abrio, nous avons un problème de l'eau, nous ne sommes pas capables.
Besoin de médicaments, même malade, si nous sommes malades. Depuis après.
Jamaica, the tribe of Benjamin.
Yeah, and it was Jamaica, Haiti, and Grenada, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's sweeping over to Florida too. This Hurricane Matthew.
Oh yeah, right? That whole East Coast up until like South Carolina.
Right, because Florida, that's where the Haitians are going. When they came here as refugees, they're going.
To Florida.
So the Most High is showing you, I'm following you. You
yeah.
understand? I'm gonna hit this real quick. Deuteronomy 28, man. I gotta hit this. The curses. You know, 28 verse 15.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that until you said it.
Right.
I was just the Most High was like, listen, you go all the way up to New York, I'm gonna get you.
Right.
Wherever you go.
Let's get verse 15. Start. Right. If you can read that for me real quick.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right. They're going to come upon you and they're going to overtake you. Y'all see that? So what we're seeing in the scriptures is that the Most High is making that storm follow them.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to run. All right? And I'm looking for the other one, man, where he's...
Verse 45.
Verse 45. You got it for me. Perfect.
Verse 45.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee.
Right. It's pursuing them.
Yeah.
Okay, you're running from Haiti. You're coming in on rafts. Okay, cool. You're in Florida. I got you. Right? I'm coming after you.
That's crazy.
Right?
I got part of your family.
Right.
I can get you. I'm coming.
As Hurricane Matthew of all things, right?
Right. Biblical Matthew.
Right. The Gospel of Matthew.
Gospel
right?
of Matthew.
I'm coming after you. Y'all see that?
Crazy.
And why? Because our people refuse to return to the Most High. They refuse to serve the Most High in what do you say?
Joyfulness and
gladness of heart.
Yeah,
exactly. So what you got, man?
I mean, I got a lot. I mean, I kind of want to go along with what you were dealing with as far as, I mean, because it's hard to go against the scriptures. It's hard to go against the scriptures that show, like, if you don't do certain things, especially if you're an Israelite, the Most High, He's going to deal with you.
Right.
You know, and there's a lot of scriptures, man. We could get we could get Ezra, we can get Psalm. What you want to get? You got something in Psalms?
You know, I'm gonna read this real quick too.
Okay.
Amos 3 and 7. So I'm sorry, 3 and 6. So that we can know that this is the hand of the Most High. This ain't just some freak occurrence. What other nation has been getting hit by 7.5, then 6-7 years later getting hit by a flood, and then another earthquake? That's not happening to anybody else on the earth. So he's literally doing. This is the finger of the Most High in this work right here, right? So I'm going to read this. This is Amos chapter 3, verse 6. He says, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Most High has not done it?"
Right.
So what kind of loving God? This loving God, the one in the Bible that you don't read, He's the one doing it. All right, and His judgment is beginning at His house first. All right, so He's cleaning house. He's gonna make them Haitians get on their knees and beg Yahweh for deliverance.
I say, God, don't let me die.
Jean Fritzner is one of the lucky ones. His life flashed before his eyes more than once.
I put my head in the windows, but I see outside is very dangerous. Nobody can go outside. I try to do something better for my wife, for my kids. It's for that, man. So I need help. Please do something for me. I think I'm gonna die. If I'm here, it's God.
So he made it. But who knows what the future holds? There's no power, roads and bridges are washed out, and there are fears about an uptick in cholera from tainted food and water.
I don't know where I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna eat, nothing.
Because nothing else is delivering us.
Nothing.
There's nothing else. We've been trying to go into all the different paths and in different ways, and he's showing you there's nothing else, right?
Right.
Well, yeah. What do you have?
Go to just basic scriptures. Go to Ecclesiasticus, or I'll get it 39 and 28.
Yes, sir.
Read that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 39 and verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance.
So this is the Most High. He's sending out those spirits. He's sending out those angels, those righteous angels, to exact His judgment on Haiti.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? He's sending out His vengeance. Read on.
Which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
Read.
In the time of destruction.
In the time of destruction. You see what's going on in Haiti.
Right.
That earthquake, this water, the Most High is destroying this place.
Oh, big time.
I mean, breaking it down to what? How many people we have dead in the since the storm hit? 339 people died.
339 accounted
for that they found.
Right.
Right. What 500? What we have? That's different stats. But yeah, just right now, 339 people accounted for that are dead.
Right.
In one storm. Think about that. That's madness. That's quick. Yeah, just with the blowing of His breath.
Right.
Boom.
Right.
You're gone. You're wiped out. Read on.
In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of Him that made them.
Yeah, they're appeasing the Most High. They're pleasing what the Most High wants. They're pleasing the Most High's wrath.
Right.
Because the tribe of Levi decided, hey, we're not gonna, like you said, and like the scriptures say, we're not gonna burn the incense to the Most High. We're gonna cut off chicken heads and spit vodka in the air and make voodoo doll. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do all the weird stuff you see on these shows and chants and obia. We're gonna do all this stuff that's wicked and evil.
Right.
So the Most High is like, listen, I'm pissed.
Right.
I'm gonna get y'all.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
And it's gonna come until you finish that.
Oh yeah, I'm finished with that.
It's gonna be until this happens. I want you to go to Jeremiah chapter 3, and we're gonna start at verse 22. Until this occurs, then He's gonna keep smacking them. Then He's gonna keep smacking Judah, because Judah's supposed to be the head tribe. We're the one that the whole earth follows.
Right.
So-called Negro is what everybody follows, man. The rap music, the style, the slang, the whatever we're into, poetry, anything. The whole rest of the world decides we're gonna do that. right? But until this right here occurs, Haiti's gonna keep feeling it. Jamaica's gonna keep feeling it. Where you say the Grenada's they're gonna keep feeling it. It's gonna pursue you to Florida. It's gonna pursue you to New York.
Yeah.
All right. You're gonna keep feeling it, man.
Yeah.
All right. Read that Jeremiah 3 verse 22.
Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 22. Return, ye backsliding children.
See that? He want the Most High is requiring that you return to Him. Y'all see that? Go ahead.
I will heal your backslidings. Behold, we come unto thee, for thou art the Lord our God.
Go ahead.
Verse 23. Truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills.
See that? The Most High is showing Haiti. Listen, you guys back in the day, you had Toussaint L'Ouverture, right? The French were coming in. Toussaint saved you, right? A lot of rumors going around that they made a deal with the devil to get their deliverance, and he brought it for them. And now they into that. That's why they so heavy into that voodoo and Orishas and Oshun and all this stuff like that, right? So back in the day, they did their deed, their dirt, right? So now he's showing that, listen, in vain you did that. It was useless.
Yeah.
You hoping from the hills. America will help us. No, they ain't.
Not.
They don't even care about you, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? The only people here in America doing it is people that got family in Haiti. Those putting up their Facebook page with the Haitian flag on there.
They
you know
really
what I mean?
doing it.
Yeah, there's no hashtags going on.
Right.
No hashtags.
Save
you know?
Haiti.
Yeah, none of that. You know what I mean? All lives matter. At least, can we get that?
Right.
All Haitian lives matter.
Right. None of that. Right. None of that.
They were quick to throw up a Paris flag when that bombing happened.
Yeah. When the guy went nuts and he was driving around with the van.
Yeah, running smashing people.
Right.
Pray for Paris. You got 339 people dead in 2 days.
Right, and it's climbing. The death toll is climbing.
Go up.
That's what's worse.
And they don't want to. You don't see people talking about pray for Haiti, changing their flag.
Right.
Zero. They don't even really get news coverage.
Right.
I had to really do some studying and research just to figure out what was really going on out there.
Yeah.
And it's sad. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very sad.
Yeah. Well, I want you to read this, but like I said, it's going to keep happening.
Yeah.
Read that.
Truly in the Lord our God is the salvation of Israel.
Right. See, until they start realizing that, you know what, we've been hoping for help from America, help from the UN, hope from the Red Cross. I'm going to bring, oh my God, the Red Cross, when they had the earthquakes, was given $500 million. Right. All right. These are the stats. This is the stories, the facts. All right, $500 million was given to the Red Cross to help them when they had those two 7.5 earthquakes 6 years ago. They built 4 houses.
Ain't crazy.
4 houses, man. Now I looked up some of the houses in Haiti, man. You can get you a nice for $200,000, about $185,000 to $195,000. Right. So I'll round it up to $200,000. You can get a single family duplex. All right, that means you could probably put 2 families in a duplex.
Yeah, duplex.
$200,000. That means you could have built 2,500 homes with $500 million. They built 4 houses. Then they paid themselves $125 million. Y'all see that? So it was a quarter of that. A fourth of that money went back to the Red Cross, who's supposed to be what? Nonprofit.
Nonprofit.
Right? Okay. And what did they do with the rest of the money? Where's the aid?
You know where that money went.
You got 250,000 people living in tents right now.
Yeah.
There are 250,000 people that were living in tents since that earthquake because they didn't get houses built for them. That money that the Red Cross was supposed to help them out with did not go to them, right? And what are they doing during this flood? What are they going to do with a tent?
Oh, they're gone. Those probably. Come on, man.
See that?
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, and then this is why it said, "Gather together, O nation, not desire." They don't care about you, man. Right. And this is what we gotta understand is I want you to read that verse 23 again.
Wow.
And Jeremiah 3 verse 23. Read that one more time.
Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 23. Truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills. And from the multitude of mountains.
See, you hoping from the UN and all these different nations to come and help you. Right. They're not trying to help y'all. Y'all gotta understand this, man. I think Jamaica and Haiti, they were dumping Monsanto's crops, their seeds and everything. They were dumping that as soon as it was coming over. So now they're getting the backlash. You know what I mean? Now the government, I don't care about you. Well, we're gonna let y'all get wiped out, no help,
Right.
and then we'll come back. We'll come in there and we'll replant your drowned out crops with Monsanto now, because now you need us to eat, to live.
Yeah. And it's sad because these countries, man, they're islands that they produce a lot of fruits, vegetables, things like that.
Oh yeah.
But they do more importing than they do exporting.
Wow.
So when you're dumping these crops and doing all these things because it's a big cycle where they're killing the farmer.
Right.
You know, the farmer's growing all the things that the island needs. The island is self-sufficient.
Right.
But they don't want the self-sufficiency. They want to be able to import and make money.
Right.
You see, so the farmer is like, well, we're gonna dump all this stuff, and then like you said, now here's the backlash.
Right.
When you go through some world disaster, we're not gonna send aid. We're not gonna send anything. You get a damn ice storm in Kentucky, and all of a sudden it's a national disaster.
Right.
When you get a flood, you get a hurricane in Haiti.
50 gay people dead in Florida.
Yeah, and it's a national disaster. Let's
Terrorist
get the damn National Guard,
Right.
Army. But when it comes to our people, like you said, they don't matter.
Oh yeah,
They don't matter. Well, and you know, it's the curses, man. It's they're under the curses.
Right.
So it's not gonna matter. Like you said, these curses are gonna pursue and overtake.
Right.
That's what's happening.
Oh, yeah.
We're living this, and that's the beautiful thing about it. The beautiful thing about it is that we're seeing the Bible. It's just coming to life.
It's being played out for real.
Played out for real.
Where you can't deny it unless you just don't know.
Or unless you just, or unless you're just oblivious to what's going on.
Oh yeah, that's you gotta be.
Yeah.
You gotta be.
10.7 million people.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people to just ignore.
Right.
To just say, you know what? Their lives don't matter. You know what I mean? All lives matter until they come with melanin.
Right. Melanated.
Yeah.
That's a growing trend right now. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, all lives matter. Okay, well, what about the 339 people dead in Haiti right now?
Right.
Where's the flags?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where's the outcry? Where's the outrage? Where's the marching against Washington? You know what I mean? Where's we all do this one. Where's Farrakhan?
Jesse Jackson.
We know where they are.
Right. Yeah, they're collected. Well, this is the thing. You know why it's hard for me to do this conspiracy thing with the weather? Because, like I said, there's so many scriptures to go with what's going on in the show.
To show the Most High is
it's doing
right.
Right. Go to Job. Let's do that. Job 37 and 9. Because the Bible, man.
So obviously, conspiracy theory man is not here for a reason.
He's not here for a reason.
It wasn't necessary.
It wasn't necessary, man. Because even when the topic came up, I was like, I already know where I'm going. I already know, like, Most High, he been saying it, you know?
Right.
Read that, Job 39 and 7. Or 37 and 9.
37 and 9.
Right.
Out of the south cometh the whirlwind,
Right.
and cold out of the north.
So in Job, they're talking about these different weather patterns. They're talking about these different storms and where they come from.
Right.
Jump down to verse 12.
Verse 12. And it is turned round about by his counsels.
Read.
And they may do whatsoever he commanded them upon the face of the world.
So those counsels, going back to that Ecclesiasticus, the Most High, those counsels are those commandments. He's sending those commandments to his angels. Go do this.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He ain't really counseling with the angels. He's basically saying, listen, go get them. They're being unruly, they're being disrespectful, they're being rebellious. Go ahead and get them.
Right.
Right? Let's see. Read 12 again.
Verse 12.
Yeah.
And it is turned round about by his counsels,
Read.
that they may do whatsoever he commanded them upon the face of the world and the earth.
Read.
He causeth it to come, rather for correction.
So for correction. So the Most High is trying to correct his people.
Right.
Correct Levi.
He's trying to correct Levi. He's trying to get them.
339 compared to 10.7 million is not bad.
Not
a
bad.
bad ratio. So that's just correction. That's an ass whooping.
That's an ass whooping. It's a minor touching.
Right.
He's spanking them lightly.
Right.
Read on.
Or for his land.
For his land, or read.
For mercy.
Or for mercy. He's trying to exact mercy on Levi. He's saying, listen, I'm gonna kill a few people. I'm not gonna take you all.
Right.
But I'm gonna be mercy. That's the mercy of the Most High, though, because Levi's been off so long.
Right.
What else can the Most High do? But you gotta take a few.
Right.
You gotta take a few. Jump to we had Job 13.
I'm gonna read this. This is Jeremiah 4 verse 20 real quick.
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna jump down. But it said, destruction upon destruction is cried, for the whole land is spoiled.
Ooh.
Suddenly are my tents spoiled.
Ooh.
See that? His tents, right?
Yeah.
Because they
Yeah.
dwelling in tents right now.
Yeah.
Man. He said, my tents are spoiled. He said, and my curtains in a moment. Right? So, this is the Most High asking, how long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet? How long are y'all going to keep seeing these things happen to your people, Israel? And you don't get it? That this is happening to your people.
Right.
The so-called Negroes, West Indians, the Haitians, Dominicans, all the way down to so-called Negroes, the so-called Mexicans, the Guatemalans, the Panamanians, right? All these people, these tribes of Israel, these things are happening to. You don't see this happening to China. It's not happening to, Japan had their little thing a little while back. You know what I mean? But this ain't happening to Europe. Come on, man. A guy going nuts on a bus?
Right.
We got to fear that every day.
Right.
See that? We gotta fear that by our police,
right?
Nuts and just killing us wherever. So that's nothing compared to we're getting wiped out by the hand of God. You can't say, "Oh yeah, these people did that." Come on, man.
Yeah.
This is these guys. These are people. When y'all see the clips, you're gonna see it. They're gonna be walking around in neck deep, chest deep water.
Right. Bodies floating next to them.
Right. But he said, how long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet? For my people is foolish. This is Israel's problem, man. My people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children. That's a heavy word right there. You know, why y'all cussing? You know, people always want to do that when we're in class. The words we use is soft compared to what the Most High said about Israel.
Right.
He said, my people are foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children. That word sottish means stupid, moronic, beastly children. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
He said, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil.
Right.
They know how to make you, we'll kill you in 3 days. I'm going to blow some powder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Make a doll.
Mix some placenta. Make him fall in love with you. Mix some placenta into his spaghetti, right?
Yeah. Gosh.
They know how to do that.
Which is brutal, yeah.
He said they are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
See that? And this is the problem, because now they trusted in these nations. They hoping the UN is going to come save them. That's not happening.
Right.
They're hoping the Red Cross is going to save them. The Red Cross is making all the money off of that. You know what I mean?
Well, let me ask this. Wasn't it like 6 months ago where the Dominican Republic, they were running into Haiti and the Haitians were killing them?
Actually, it was the other way around.
The other way around. Okay.
They can't get no love from none of their people.
Bashing them.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. It was the other way around.
Yeah, they was trying to run into get jobs in Dominican Republic and things like that, and they've been convinced by the Europeans that these black niggas on this side of the island
got nothing to do with you,
even though they're just as black as you on that side of the island. They need to be killed. Right. So they was getting beat to death with lead pipes. They was getting beat to death with poles and chased down the streets, and people ransacking their houses by their own people.
Heavy.
And you know what's funny? I'm gonna go there. Robert, Genesis 49. Genesis 49. The prophecy started verse 1.
Genesis chapter 49 and verse 1. Mm-hmm. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days.
So Jacob said, these things are going to happen to you on a stereotypical level in the last days. Y'all see that? So what is going to happen to them in these last days? What's going to happen to the tribe of Levi? We're going to go down to, let me see, verse 5.
Verse 5. Mm-hmm. Simeon and Levi are brethren.
Right. See that? They're brethren. Levi is here, Simeon's over here. The Dominican Republic is Simeon, Levi is the Haitians, right? Mm-hmm. Same island. That island of Hispaniola, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Split right down the middle, and on this side of the island, earthquakes, devastation, poverty, third world country living conditions, right? And then on the other side,
resorts, fantasy island.
Right.
Beautiful everything, blue water. This is just crazy.
Exactly.
It's night and day, yin and yang.
There you go. Now check this out. This is why Levi couldn't even flee to their own brother, man. Read on.
Instruments of cruelty are in their inhabitants.
See that? They're in their habitation, man. You
so
got them dealing with that voodoo over there. The Dominicans dealing with that Santeria. Then we're trying to run away from our problems by coming over to the other side of the island where our brothers are supposed to be. And what? They beating us. They were literally tying guys to the street lamps.
Yeah,
right.
Beating them.
To the poles, to the telephone poles, and beating them with lead pipes, lighting them on fire. You know what I mean? Killing their families and things like this. This was happening between Simeon and Levi.
Yeah. Right.
See that? So you can't tell me the Bible is not a book of facts, man.
Plus, this is the thing that it says Simeon and Levi are brethren. We already knew that.
Yeah.
We already knew that. It's basically telling you they were going to dwell on this land.
Right. Yeah.
On the land together. How good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna jump to verse 7 because we got no time left, basically. But verse 7,
cursed be their anger.
That's why the Most High is dealing with them like that, because of their anger back then in the day, because of the way they deal right now. He cursed their anger, man. Right. Y'all see that? And that's why they're getting hit with these so-called natural disasters. No, that wasn't naturally gonna happen. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
For it was cruel. Salakia, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel.
Go ahead.
I will divide them in Jacob and scatter them in Israel.
See that? So he divided them in Jacob. He divided them throughout Israel. That's why they trying to run to Florida. They trying to run to New York. They trying to run to they in Louisiana.
They're gonna start running to Colorado next.
Right? That already happened when Katrina hit. When Katrina chased them up out of Louisiana. Then they had to go to Colorado. When we were there, they was running to Colorado. They was running to Texas, living in the Astrodome and all that, right? That already happened.
And there's something else gonna get them up out of there where they just gonna be running through the land like vagabonds.
Exactly, and that's y'all got to know this. You know, we're giving y'all this ISBHPK news so you can wake up, 12 tribes, and you can see what's going on. That the Bible, the prophecies are coming to pass with your people. Right. I don't care if you're calling yourselves African, Nubian, Egyptologist,
Afrocentric, Asiatic,
right? Baptist, or whatever. You're gonna know the wrath of the Most High if you don't get right with Him. If you don't return as the backsliding daughter you've been and start coming back to Him, He's gonna keep letting that wrath pursue you.
Yeah.
And this is what's going down in Haiti right now. But with that, we appreciate y'all joining us for another edition of ISBHPK The News, and we're gonna say shalom.
Shalom.